They say easy come, easy go. I guess with all my struggles it will last longer. I got my fears but my faith stronger.
Sound is gonna be great, guys. The sound is gonna
I need a new haircut.
And we
Little sponsor mo.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, it's fine. We are good to go.
Yeah.
Back again like we never left, baby. Welcome back to another episode of Sports Culture. My name is Jayde, and I'm chilling here today with Lassie, Mathews,
boy.
Clean. And we're coming to you live from Rooftop Avenue, a food and beverage establishment based in Moeka.
You coming, boy.
Inspired by the one and only KRB, Modise Gosada. And as always, we're rolling with the A teams. Boo on camera 1, Shug on camera 2. There's no pictures, vandaag. And then Bips on sound.
Guys, make sure that there are pictures, ne? Make sure there are pictures.
Yes, sir. So yeah, vandaag, the topic of today, the Lions of Taranga.
Yeah.
Senegal is the main topic for today, guys. So yeah, Mathews,
my brother, Jay.
Tell me, we won a game Amawa.
Game
Senegal.
Friday, the 19th.
Yeah.
Okay, my 2 cents, ne?
Yeah.
Senegal is gonna win the AFCON.
Okay.
They're gonna successfully defend their title.
What makes you say that?
I mean, 6 goals in 2 games. That should tell you. 6 goals and conceding 1.
Yeah.
That should tell you that I have a strong defense. The squad is basically telling you that I have a strong defense and I can score goals.
Yeah.
You understand?
There's balance in that team.
There's balance in the team. Balance in the team. And then let's start with the first performance that they produced, a 3-0
victory.
3-0
game.
Exactly.
That shows you their intention from the get-go. That you're leaving no stone unturned.
What I want us to actually further discuss, ne?
Yeah,
is the fact that these guys get goals from different
players, different sources, different positions.
Exactly, different positions.
Yeah.
Because I was looking and I was looking at the first game, for example.
Yeah.
There's this young boy called Kamara. Apparently, that young boy won player of the tournament in the last AFCON under 21, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah. And then looking at that game, the 3-0 victory, he scored 2 beautiful goals.
Those
right at the edge of the 18 area.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, let's discuss the impact of this young fellow in this current Senegal team. Firstly, the position that he's playing, ne? They're playing him. They usually play a 4-3-3.
Yeah, give one, yeah.
A 4-3-3, and they play him on the right hand side, right behind Sa, of which you told me about.
Yeah.
So I was looking at his game, and he was giving me more of a number 10 role.
The way he plays.
The way he plays. And then I was like, why is Senegal playing a 4-3-3? They could just line up a
4-2-3-1 maybe.
Yeah, 4-3-2-1. Yeah, that's the diamond. Usually the diamond formation. Which formation do they use? Most teams.
4-2-3-1.
It's a 4-2-3-1.
Yeah. 4-2-3-1.
So I was wondering, why don't they line up a 4-2-3-1?
And it's perfect because you could play Diallo up front. Behind him, Kamara, Mane on the left, Sa on the right.
Exactly. Then, because I was very curious on how they line up.
Yeah.
Then I went on to actually review the Guinea match, and then I got that sense that okay, they are giving it that. Have you realized how Sundowns play in general? They sometimes switch and swiftly move into different positions.
They're flexible.
They become flexible.
Yeah.
So that's what Senegal is giving me. Because they're giving that young boy the ability to actually roam exactly
The
in
freedom.
front of
They're
goal.
giving him freedom. on
They're
the
giving him
pitch.
freedom.
Yeah.
He plays for Metz in France,
Yeah.
Ligue 1. Then I was like, can this boy after this AFCON, will he still be there?
Nah.
That's the question I'm now asking you.
Nah.
Do you think he's gonna play? How long is he gonna stay at Metz with the potential that he's now showing at the AFCON?
I think maybe by the end of the season, Premier League clubs may have interest in him.
Which team do you think would opt to
I
have
think
a
West
player
Ham,
like him?
Brentford. Yeah, maybe Chelsea. Maybe because Chelsea rato ragari player angero
Yeah, maybe Chelsea.
So maybe Chelsea. Yeah.
But Chelsea would not opt to go for him instead of Palmer. It's Palmer, ne?
Cole Palmer.
Palmer, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think currently he's good at Metz.
Yeah.
He should stay there for maybe a season, finish off the season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Once
Finish off the season.
he has finished off a season, go to a team that allows young people to grow, like an Aston Villa,
Yeah.
or maybe I would say an Arsenal, but then Arsenal
Yeah.
are becoming a big team.
Becoming a big team now.
He doesn't suit the style of football of Newcastle. I was thinking he could go to Newcastle. Newcastle are too positionally disciplined if you look at how they play.
Yeah.
Then I wondered which team do you think Kamara can fit in? Where a team that suits a number 10, like how Bellingham is well suited for a team like Madrid. Yeah. Because again, one thing that you have to consider is that the coach also plays a big role in how the player would develop. Like look at how players under Ancelotti has basically Ancelotti. He basically has one of the youngest squads.
Yeah. He was able to transform Vini.
Exactly.
From Bellingham's position. He saw later I see Bellingham as a number 10.
Exactly.
So
And even James Rodriguez played his best football
under Carlo
Ancelotti.
Yeah. And he learned over late James Rodriguez.
Exactly. Now that's why I always question Ten Hag's ability to manage players. This now shows you the importance of knowing how to manage players. And now I'm giving credit to the coach of Senegal because he has actually led them. He's the same coach who led them to their first AFCON. Was it their first? The one that they won last time? Okay, that AFCON.
The previous AFCON.
The previous AFCON. Now the squad continues
to grow and be stronger.
Exactly.
Because no way, Senegal. It's looking threatening. It's looking to retain the title by the looks of things.
So in the first game they scored 3.
Yeah.
They didn't concede. We had a man of the match performance from Kamara.
Yeah.
Mane didn't bring a very strong performance in that game.
But I also think Gore, they in some sense they got lucky in that game, the second game that they won 3-1.
Okay.
After
the game against Cameroon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be 2-2. Because like Mutoguri, he whipped a dangerous ball in another play. He whipped the dangerous ball in. After the defense was Senegal and then unfortunately I hit up.
Yeah.
So from that point on, after a few seconds, Senegal scored their third goal. So I think they got lucky that game.
And one thing I noticed, that usually what Senegal does is that Babrika Lesaitila Mane. So Mane is not really, they don't play him outright winger. They give him that freedom. So that he's near goal.
Yeah.
So usually you must check out Senegal lineup. Usually they would prefer Hobergisal Saitela Sa for Hukradi crosses
wing play.
Yeah. So this also tells you that it means that if they're going to go outside, they wouldn't want Mane to go outside because he will be less dangerous.
He's a goal threat. I think he's a goal threat.
He's a goal threat.
That's why I'm prefer.
He's a goal threat.
He's a take out wide. They're not like Amhar at least.
Exactly. And
because Kam Kokurili Gulila with 3. It's but Idrissa Gana gay crosser and then
Ibile I cooking.
That goal that didn't have pace. That ball didn't have pace.
It didn't have pace.
It was a smooth and calm finish.
Onana at goal. I'm going to clarify. I'm a Manchester United fan. Mara, let me tell you what I have a problem with.
Yeah.
Now I have a problem with a player that doesn't show respect and discipline. I don't think you can find a player like will always compare you amongst the best, like Ronaldo. ko Portugal ba tshwantse ba mo founele ba mo tibise hore e tla o tlo dlala ko Portugal. I don't think you can ever find that. You understand?
Yeah.
And as a senior player, that man is regarded as a senior player who should be leading by example. On Talwan. And as a player who's a goalkeeper, you play a very important part in the squad.
Yeah.
And no, he's leaving room for us to criticize him.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
That's why,
If
I
Lori he didn't do this stunt, I miss first game. No offense to Man United, I love Manchester United, but we must understand hore between club and country, players need to prioritize their countries.
Yeah.
It's a reality.
That's a reality.
Right?
Yeah.
So with him not being there for Cameroon, and I wonder, this is a senior player who plays for Manchester United. These young lads that are coming before him, who are coming behind him, they look up to him.
And then I will behave, Muslim, I can get away with it if I behave this way.
Exactly.
And we really the same thing at World Cup. I was suspended. I go Cameroon, Bamako, as fatally World Cup. So that shows you that. Well, I got discipline. And I think Eric Ten Hag wants to.
Naju, that's why I don't think at Manchester United we are yet to play our best football.
Yeah.
I think what needs to happen is either we get a good coach that can handle players' egos and their characters, or Ten Hag needs to be sent to a training for that. No
to
doubt,
manage big players.
No doubt, Ten Hag is a good coach. For the fact that we're still at that level that we're at and we're playing Champions League football, it should tell you that you can't undermine his skills as a coach.
His ability
but
as a coach.
But also, we have to acknowledge that he lacks somewhere.
Man management skills.
I mean, like, look at. Did you see who Sancho already? He has an assist and he's already performing at the highest level.
And he drew a penalty,
The same Sancho who came from Manchester United. And
who couldn't perform at Manchester United. His first game back after 6 months of not playing, he assists a player. The second game, he draws a penalty.
Imagine. So do you still have to question a player's ability, or now we have to look back and question, or does this coach really have good man management skills?
I think Man United is too big for Eric Ten Hag. I'm sorry to say that, but it's too big for him.
Personally, I don't want to say it's too big for him. Ne? I just wanna say, with Ten Hag. And unfortunately, it's really outside of the discussion of AFCON, but it's important to deliberate on issues of football. Ne? Like, I feel like Ten Hag just needs who to understand a player.
Yeah.
Character
play or lifestyle, those sort of things.
Exactly. And I wanna give a big shout out to this other channel, ne? But it's a football icon. That guy gave a breakdown, how Calotti in that season
Ancelotti.
I twin. No, they'll get like Ancelotti.
No about
like Ancelotti in that season, I wasn't go Real Madrid. He managed to get the best out of Ronaldo, and then there's a book which he released. In his book, apparently there's where he says that there's no need to change a player who can score about 60 goals. If a player can score for you 60 goals, you as a coach have to try to adapt to the philosophy that will suit that player. I don't know if it can make sense now. And those are not my words. Those are what Ancelotti wrote in his book. So that's what I'm saying. As a coach also, it brings us back to the national team, the South African national team. Hugo Bruce, what level okay, South Africa Sundowns is dominating. You as a coach need to adapt a philosophy that suits those players. That's what Del Bosque did with Barcelona players when in the 2010 World Cup. Spain. That's what I'm saying.
Hugo Bruce needs to do that.
So with Eric, he just has to now understand his players more than just trying to enforce
his tactics, his
tactics.
philosophy. Yeah, I think his philosophy like Ajax, Man U, and then he doesn't have those type of players.
Doesn't have that's why with Pep he'll always opt to buy players that suit his
style.
philosophy.
Yeah, his style of play.
Exactly. Wabo. So going back to the 3-1, obviously 3-0, Kamara got a brace.
Yeah, Ismail Assar also scored in that game. Yeah, he didn't score.
He didn't score.
He scored on the second game.
It's
yeah.
What's his name? It's Guye.
Yeah.
Where's the number 26? Ne? Let's go to. I want to touch on the South African
national team.
So, do you think we're still gonna qualify for the round of 16?
Yeah.
Personally, I don't think so. I don't think we're gonna qualify. I think we're gonna draw against Namibia. Unfortunately, when this premieres, the game is today.
Yeah.
Today is the
21st.
Today the game is on the 21st. I'm likely thinking that we're gonna draw, and then against Tunisia, we also I don't think we would have premiered still, of which we're gonna blame. But
the guy on the photos.
But
never mind.
But against Tunisia, I think we're gonna lose 2-1. And it goes back to the problem with South Africa is we neither too good at defense, nor are we good at scoring.
Yeah.
Mara, we can retain the ball, we can play the ball.
Yeah, we played first half against Mali. We played good football.
Exactly. So my point is this: as a coach, also, like having, look at Mourinho, what he used to do.
Yeah.
Mourinho would know when he was, whether he was at Madrid, whether he was at Inter, whether he knew that you need to first have a good defense.
Yeah.
That's his philosophy.
Yeah, he had a very, very solid defense.
Exactly.
Because I remember there was a season where Chelsea conceded only 15 goals in the Premier League, and they won the title of that league.
Exactly.
It goes to show you that any good team has a strong defense.
That's my point. That you should also just looking at, okay, this is my philosophy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a ball playing team, but at the same time, when I go into defense, I'm gonna depend on this person to marshal my defense.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm gonna depend on, let's say for example, I'm gonna depend on Sergio Ramos. Remember, Sergio Ramos was transformed from being a right back to central defense. Why? Because he was aggressive in defense.
Yeah.
You also have
and
to
he
know
had
why.
that reputation that when Ramos comes, he's gonna be aggressive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So also it should be like that. You know that, okay, my philosophy is gonna be based on these 4 players.
Yeah.
But my defense is gonna be much dependent on this person or this
particular person.
Even Liverpool, even till today, they enforce their defense using Van Dijk.
They know that when Van Dijk is not there, the defense is a bit shaky. Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, as a big team, there are players that will make the philosophy work.
Yeah.
Even in Manchester City, it's without De Bruyne, the philosophy is almost not as
it's
solid as it is when he's there.
Yeah.
He is the one who enforces it. That's what the national team should have. If we know that.
But you know what I also think about the national team? They don't have players that can manage the game.
Yeah, we don't.
Because first off, they managed the game well. After that, they kind of like they were too passive with the ball.
I think the person who should develop that role is Moeka.
Yeah.
Moeka, I feel like he has that potential.
But Moeka wasn't on his A game.
He wasn't. To be honest, he wasn't. But then I think he has that aggression.
Yeah.
That a player who plays CDM should have, central defensive midfielder. I think he has that character and even the body physique.
Now I blame Hugo Bruce. Ushila Miguel team. Ushila team Moko Pirate. That dude managed the game for us when we were playing against Morocco.
Yeah.
That's why we were able to beat Morocco.
Yeah.
Amushia. So
eish. Wait, and who is up to the South African soccer national team now?
National team.
But we have to refer back to the reality as well.
We have to be factual.
This is where we are as a
country, as a whole. Everything is going bad for us.
Exactly. Yeah, no. For rugby, we actually won the World Cup, which is good.
UFC, number
UFC.
one, that man,
What's-
middleweight. Yesterday.
No, congratulations to him, man. Drakas Duplessis.
Go UFC, ne? Yeah, give on where announce.
Wow, congratulations to him. And that's
so we are winning
something-
in
that's
other
something we
aspects.
should be-
Yeah, we are
that's
winning in
something we
other
should be
other aspects.
very much proud of.
We need to improve footballer rate, man.
Mara, that's the thing. We rata football, guys. Regas kono sideline na eo. We rata football. And you can feel even the energy today. Like
yeah,
even the team we live on, because whenever we national team,
ish mudur.
The second goal,
I remember.
and the funny thing, like first half, to be honest,
That was our best football.
That was our best
by
football.
far. That was the best football South Africa I've seen play. I've seen South Africa play.
And funny enough, with the way that we're playing,
Yeah.
I know that we're gonna score and we're gonna win the game regardless of missing that penalty.
Yeah. I think that penalty damped the mood of the players. Cause that one missed the penalty. We have to go again.
To be honest, let's take a big team. Heba messa penalty. Does a big team say, I missed a penalty. I missed a penalty. Right through, I missed a penalty. I missed a penalty. Come on, let's be honest. Even big teams, when they miss a penalty, they go back stronger than before.
Yeah.
Because they know that they actually missed an opening chance. Now they have to pay for that mistake. Like, we don't have that character in our players. No, pila maybe South African national team it talk about Rabanseko groundung, build their character pale.
Yeah.
Maybe the problem I go groundung, mara guitaring. I mean, like, you come first off, you come this team. You come as this team, this team that is performing, that is able to draw a penalty, that's able to create chances, that's able to build interplays. Second half, you come as a team that concedes 2 goals. Even leading mistake is a thing, ne? Wamun.
What do you want?
Mvala, ne? Firstly, those areas, you don't create the foul in those areas. Every time, even good goal scorers, for example, De Bruyne, where he usually scores, he scores in those zones.
Yeah.
Even the goals, both Kamara's goals, they are in those zones. Even goal Senegal like Limani,
yeah,
it's almost at the edge of the box. Those are good positions to score goals.
That one has no fit in that position in the first place. He wasn't supposed to be there in the first place.
Blame why draw that foul? Why draw that foul in that area? Motola liwan, Motola Ushiana aliwan. We won, and what bontsal body language hor afite kantle tshwantsore ball pele a itlwele
ayo kwanyana
exactly. Mvala wira foul ela
typical of Mvala, man. It's typical of
to be honest, it is typical of him because
what I did not expect the second goal. Come Kowa fitile good goal. That was weak defending. That was weak defending.
Namar ke blame Bapelo hor how do you lose a ball there while you see her over outnumbered?
And
Joe, you
can throw in your own, I think. What else through in South Africa?
Yeah.
And then lose a ball from that they switched off.
Nabona kilela hor how do you switch off, ne? And I like you used the correct words. It's like they were caught napping.
Yeah, they were caught napping.
Because then literal ball all of a sudden but let's the ball tse pedi batho bale let's from Mohar by isa Mohar once it was Mohar but dala through ball Because like it through ball, because Kulupa let's go most stopper. Basically, that guy ran in front of him.
Yeah, ano fita fail ka rona mo. So, it goes to show you the faculties, the cracks mo teaming.
Hey, so do you still have hope, because definitely we can see we're not gonna qualify, but then if we're gonna build, how do we build and where do we build, and then will South Africa ever go back to those glory days that we used to have in the Bafana Bafana national team?
Nope, never. But I'm hoping I go back up South Africa because it's my country, and I'm hoping we're by round of 16.
Okay, yeah, I hope.
Guys, I read your podcast also, ma. Hey, South Africa you talk about
no, I'll be like you.
Okay.
And that team is obvious. Why isn't it scoring? The Namibian team is obvious. Or Umaga Malma.
Hey, too danger, man. And about Leeds, what Dalaga.
I never know what Monica game at Tunisia.
I'm have faith, guys. No, no, me is raised from Tiba.
Like, can I look put second? Pirate a bench of young demand. Like bench of young.
Left back. Left flank left back hello. Oh, so.
And until was a diamond stamina sahine. I
Mona
come on. Honala chance we create dilene. At the ball, a driver. I pass a shaluli on the music on Apple as he moves on.
So Raiz Ratalaya. So that's why I have hope and faith that South Africa should have that.
Hey.
Guys, by the time you watch this episode, South Africa will win 2-0, Chile, Namibia 2-0, and then
I have hope, boy.
Chile, Tunisia 1-0. Well, I escape 1-0. I escape
I have hope. The Globe Awards.
Yeah.
The Globe Awards.
Yeah.
Now, personally, I'm gonna say everyone who deserved an award, they got awards that they deserve.
Yeah.
And then Haaland, most of all,
finally won an award.
Finally.
Best player. Finally.
And again, I come put in no category everything criteria by Vergisango Global Awards. Kopelor, please, Global Awards, please give FIFA that criteria.
Against Messi won. Won the 2023 award for something he did in 2022. Imagine. Like they are. Because the voting period to be immediate the day after the World Cup.
I just wanna call out the awards that were won at the Global Awards. Ne? Best player was won by Haaland. Ne? Best goal scorer was won by Cristiano. Best midfielder was won by Rodri. Okay, best midfielder. I think we can have a debate about that. Who really De Bruyne does deserve it.
But I think it's Rodri. He's been the most consistent player of 2023.
Okay, okay, you guys agree with this one, right? Okay. And then best goalkeeper was Anderson from Manchester City. Best coach was Guardiola from Manchester City. Best team was Manchester City.
Rightfully so.
So we are agreeing on it.
And everyone, best Middle East player Ronaldo.
Yeah, and best Middle East player Ronaldo. And next time I go best Middle East because one's only best African, best. Next time
have you seen that joke, that thing about TikTok about Grammy Award winning Messi? That's why. Very joke. I get down with everything. Grammy win again.
Mara like we have to
AFCON player of the tournament.
Yeah, give on AFCON. Give on Bamile Mohar, Bamile Bimike like so put a mangai.
But best AFCON player, Lionel Messi.
Amaru, have to be honest, Maramola FIFA they made a blunder. Unfortunately, FIFA they made a big blunder. At least they could have given it to Mbappe and say he scored a hat-trick at the World Cup. He was amongst the highest goal scoring and then he won the League One. At least.
But then what did Messi win? Messi win that MLS Cup, that's a joke. That's a joke. MLS Cup.
And by the way, just to remind you, you rate it as a 0 out of 10.
0 out of 10.
And then Ronaldo made a controversial, which I don't think it's controversial. I think it was just stating facts as well. He said the MLS is is not the MLS. I mean, League One.
Saudi is better than League One.
Saudi is better than League One. Yeah. Of which I think it's debatable because I mean like League One.
That one has no Zaicha, you know, Saudi. That's not retired. Ulo Saudi League. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. That dude has massive influence.
Maranima uti.
Neymar era niya ko yung Inter may.
Ano na linja. And then Famino uti.
Mana Jordan Henderson nung ali last 6 months.
Benzema uti ngunya ko tama ya.
Wala ko saya.
But just to ask you, Jay.
Yeah.
Do you think this is off the field related stuff or on the field related, the fact that they are not performing? Because why is a player wanting to leave? We have to look at all aspects. Or motu happy guys. Is it that the team either most of the work, or is it because of apathy? We need to understand where do the problems lie. Because Ronaldo, they seem happy and
Dinero.
so they're not getting.
They're getting paid, not living conditions stuff.
Why come on? And this goes back to character, Joe. Or imagine performing at the highest level for so many years,
And then going to Saudi and then competition is on the downside.
Mara, when you go to Saudi, people are saying that Saudi is not a competitive league.
Yeah.
Why are these players from Europe unable to pull off those performances? Go Saudi.
Happen, mind you that Benzema missed, I don't know how many training sessions. At Zasanya go Benzema. If I'm a Balandori,
Maramaski.
level up Benzema, we put your why, question over why Benzema.
Live like why?
Maybe living conditions that down, maybe the passion in anything you know. I think.
Che passion? Mara ero kubutisena del. Era o utai fiti some message or what everyone akuru. If we questioning passion, angere lebe passion. If we questioning passion, then passion o believer o ibusabe angene. Because I not passion, it's in you to give yourself passion.
Sometimes passion I get it like with the from
Energy staba to
so energy is there sometimes like in terms of football.
So are you going nasi?
Arpela Saudi, Globe Soccer Awards.
Yeah, Haaland deserves the awards.
Yeah.
Definitely, and then he's the most deserving. And obviously the one Ronaldo winning best goal scorer,
Yeah.
quite deserve. I saw a tweet, ne? He probably scored 32 goals, got the penalty. Ronaldo. And in my mind I was like, okay, man, if he scored 32 goals, 30 penalty, what's wrong with that? Because that's what I get go. And again. For South Africa, a game-changing moment, like a penalty. Yet Ronaldo, he converts them like it's nothing. Don't you think he also deserves credit for Ronaldo?
It's not easy to score a penalty. It's not easy to score a penalty.
It's not easy to score a penalty. Like people make it sound as if like Ghana even Messi missed a penalty against Chile in the final of the Copa America.
2016. Yeah, but 2016, I remember that one.
Exactly. And then Ronaldo scored a penalty. Champions League against Atletico Madrid in a final. Don't you think the pressure was the same? Mara the GOAT, the Ronaldo.
The GOAT,
Just
yeah,
the real GOAT.
right. The GOAT.
The real GOAT, Ronaldo.
Yeah.
He goes on to convert those 32 at ease, which shows that he's the best player in the world.
He's the best.
And then going to the Premier League, going to the Premier League. Manchester United is gonna go to the Champions League once again next season. We don't have to worry.
We don't have to worry about anything.
A la menu.
All I mean you. Glory Man United. And we out.
And we are.
Po, 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 po.